Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today we have day 12 of the Christmas in July series. I just wanted to start off by saying thank you so much for the feedback on the microphone yesterday. It does appear to be working, and I think it has stopped the background noise, whatever it was that it was picking up. Please do keep your feedback coming in because it really helps me to make these videos better and easier for everybody to watch and listen to. I did get some feedback that I caught it a couple of times while it was on my t-shirt. So I have attached it to my recording arm. I'm hoping that it will still pick up my voice and that it's not near whatever it is that's causing the buzzing sound. So just keep that feedback coming in. Once we've found a really good spot for it, we'll know where to put it. But for now, it's still just a trial and error piece. So for today's video, I've grabbed out the Festive Elegance Luxury Topper Collection. This is another one of Hunky Dory's brand new ones from their latest blockbuster release. I know I am tending to preference the Hunky Dory bits and pieces at the minute. I do have some card ideas that I want to make, but I'm waiting on my Christmas sentiments. I do have a Hunky Dory Christmas sentiments box, but I don't always gravitate towards it. I don't know. It's a really nice sentiment book, but I just want sentiments that say Merry Christmas and not all of the other things that it says. So I have ordered some. I've ordered some Katie Sue ones. I'm hoping that they'll be here within a day or two. And then I can make some of the cards that I've got planned out that don't come with sentiments. So for now, I'm preferencing things like the Hunky Dory ones because they've generally got enough sentiments. Sometimes they haven't, but at least a few of the cards are finished. So this is, as I say, one of their brand new kits. We're just going to do the same as we've done before. I'm just going to grab the first set of toppers and then find the matching cardstock. So that's that one. There should be that one. Put that to one side. So we have this sheet, we have this sheet, and then we have this gorgeous sheet of toppers. Absolutely love these. So let's get these popped out. So I'm going to use them all, and any that don't get used get popped in a little scrap bag that I'm putting together to use later on. I don't know if I'm going to do the scrap cards in the Christmas in July or whether they'll come a bit later so that I can build up a good stash of them. We'll see. Just popping all of these bits and pieces out. We've got some tag style ones. Some teeny tiny toppers. We have got this one, and I'm not sure. Lovingly handmade. Like everything I make is handmade, but I just don't know if I would necessarily buy a card that says that. If I was gifting that card to somebody, actually using that card myself, probably. But I don't think that when I'm looking for cards myself, I look for ones that say lovingly handmade. Maybe that's just me. I'm not sure. Let's grab out these last few bits and pieces. So this one is fully die cut. The bottom one isn't. So pop that one out, and then this one we'll have to cut out. So that's that empty. Great. Now, I'm looking at these, and anybody who's been watching me quite regularly will know what I'm going to do, or at least I hope you are. So to me, these sheets, I'm going to work with these first. This is a card 5x7 all day long. I'm going to chop that out. Then this one, I am actually going to make that into 3 cards. I think that that is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I think if I cut that and make that into 3 C6 cards, I can add my little Merry Christmas sentiment on later when they've come through. But I think that they are both absolutely stunning. So let's have a look at what background colour cardstock I can match with these. I'm going to have a look through this box first. Let's have a look. What goodies have I got in here? Don't know if I think I want a glitter, but I don't think I've got one anymore that would match. I did have, but I've got a feeling I've used blue. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Oops. I do actually have a little bit of this blue, though that isn't going to be enough, I don't think. I've got another sheet of it anywhere. No, it doesn't look like I have. But I've just had a thought. I have got this blue. This is from Hunky Dory. Just don't know if it's going to be the right blue. Well, I actually think I could get away with that because both of these images have just got so many different blue tones in there. I think that's going to actually work really nicely with this. So let me grab some of this out. Grab some of that. And we're going to start cutting. So I remember the sizes of my card blanks, so I know what size I need to cut these down to. I know that my 5x7 card blanks are a pretty good 5x7 size. So my first layer is going to be this gorgeous blue glitter. So I'm going to come in at 1/4 of an inch smaller. So I'm coming in at 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Okay. So that is my base for my 5x7 card. Then I know, apologies, I've got a thick throat this morning. I know that my C6 cards, I need to cut my first base down to 5.5 by 3 3/4. So 1, two, and I need another one because I'm going to be able to make 3 cards out of that. So 3 3/4 by 5.5. I'm going to pop this all to one side because I'm probably going to use this quite a bit in this video because it matches quite nicely. So that is my 3 bases and for my C6 and my one for my 5x7. Then I'm going to come in here and yeah, that's okay. So I'm going to come in at 4.5 roughly, which is going to cut this detail off here, but I'm okay with that because that can then be used for another card. So we're going 4.5 by 6.5. So that there is our gorgeous image for our 5x7. And then for these, I'm going to come in at 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. And I should get 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. I really want that big bauble in here, so I'm going to spin this round a bit. And there we go. So that is my first set of cards. It still leaves me with some of the matching card stock without having to look at anything else. Won't be enough to finish all of these cards, but that's okay with me. So I need 3 C6 cards. And a 5 by 7. Hold these up. 1, 2, 3. And then it's as simple as just putting these together. So let me grab my ATG, split these pieces off. So these are my C6, that's my 5 by 7. So we go in glitter one first. Followed by the bauble, and just make sure that because they're directional, you put them the right direction. These ones go together so easy. And I know you guys have seen me do this like so many times. I love doing this. But they're such a beautiful way to get the most out of your cardstock. And to be honest with you, like, I don't want to be hiding that image behind another topper. I don't anyway. Oops. Stuck to my cable. Stuck to my ATG, sorry. That's 3 cards already. I think what I'm going to do is I might do like a separate video when my sentiments come in and do like a finishing video, because I feel like I've got quite a few now that need those sentiments. that's those together. And then I think I want some gems. I think I definitely want some gems on there. I'm going to grab this pack. This is a teeny pack. I think I want those little ones there, look. So let me open my glue up. One, two. Super tiny. There we go. So I've just put those 3 little gems up in the top corner, and then I'm going to put a sentiment on once my new sentiments come through. So pop that over there. These ones I think I'm just going to add a sentiment to. There's so much design and detail on these, I just don't think that they need anything more. So I'm going to put those up there as well. Let me just put them somewhere else. Put those there. Right. That's our first 4 cards done already. Now, what have we got going on? So we have this beautiful one. I think this might fit on a nice 5x5 card. Yeah, it will. So let's take this apart. A little trim down. Like so, and I'm just going to pair this up with that gorgeous blue glitter again, if I'm honest. With a sentiment, go for this one. Grab a 5x5. It's going to work on a 5x5. Or do I just put that on the white actually? I'm just looking, there's not going to be a great lot of that blue showing, is there really? I think I'm just going to attach that as is, you know. Right, I am. I'm going to attach it as is. We're going to jazz it up a little bit though. So, I'm just going to wet glue this one down. so. Then I'm going to use some foam tape on this. I have ordered a foam tape because we are now getting down to this last few bits on it. There's probably still enough there for quite a few cards, but I don't want to run out. So right. That's that attached. I'm going to put that on the bottom. Like so. Then, oh dear, I should not record these early in the morning. Right, and then I'm going to add in, I go for a couple of those medium-sized ones. I'm going to add in a couple of these studs. One in each corner. Like so. And then I'm going to grab some of my Nuvo drops. This is the Nuvo White Blizzard. Now I've had these standing upside down. I didn't when I first bought them, I had them the right way up. But I noticed that all the glitter had sunk to the bottom because I don't use them very often. So the first few bits of the glue that was coming out was just plain glue. I don't want plain glue. And I'm just going to add this, I think, to some of these baubles. Just a bit. And then when that dries, that should give like just a really nice little finish on these. I'm just picking them out at random. Might be maybe one of these little dinky ones. There we go. You probably on the camera right now won't be able to notice that I've done them, but when it dries, you will just see a little bit of sparkle on just a few of those little bubbles, and it just gives it a little bit extra. It'll add a little bit of texture to that as well, so that it's not quite so plain. So that's that one. Pop that there. I must remember that there's that on there though. Don't want to be putting a card on that. So what have we got left? We have all of this. So let's see. I think that this will have to go on another 5x5. Might actually go on a little 4x4. Maybe that will go on a 4x4 actually. will. That'll go on a little 4x4. So let's just plan it out. We've got 4x4. Then I think I'm going to put those on another little 4x4 with a strip of thing running through. Maybe I could even snip a few like that onto the bottom of that. So we're going to turn that into a little 4x4 card as well. Then what does that leave us? That leaves us with that there, which would work on a C6. So that would make me a C6 card, like that with that. I could again add some of that into there, so we have that. That would then just leave me with these two little bits, and I just don't know what I'm going to put those with, so I might not bother. I might just have those as some little spares, some extras, but we'll put that over there for now anyway. Okay, so this one is the next one I'm going to grab. Just give this a trim. There we go. So we have that one. I'm going to try and make this up a little bit. So what card stock do we have left here? Because we might as well use some of this as well, hadn't we? I think I want to use this, or at least some of this, for this card. Even use that section up there, couldn't I? That dropping down from there. And then that there to make my card up. I think that's what I'm going to do with that one. So there is still a section there that I could actually use for this card, and maybe the dark underneath will lighten up that. It will just make that look a bit better. So that back over there. And then I can layer it onto a piece of this blue, because I'm loving this blue. So let's see how we feel about this. I'm thinking blue glitter. I'm thinking a bit of this dark with this on top and this. I have got that, but I don't think I want to add that now. I think I want to go for that. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. So again, I know what my measurements are. Oh, I nearly put that on that white card. Oh, goodness me. Right, I know what my measurements are, what I'm after. So I'm going for 3 3/4 by 5.5. So I want 3.5 this way by 5.25 this way. So that gives me my paneling. That there, I'll need some of that in a bit. So let's get this attached and put together. this one on next. There we go. I'm going to attach this with my foam tape again. Go. Try not to put that too high because I do want to see that detail in there. I think it's very pretty. Almost off. There we go. We've got the winter wishes, and then I'm going to add some more of this. So we have this one that's really pretty and ornate. We have this one here. This one's a little bit of a plainer one. So I'm just going to add some of this on. Not too much. I don't want too thick of a layer. There we go. So I've not added loads to it. I don't even know if my camera's picking it up, but it will just add, again, a little bit of glitter to it, and it will also give it a little bit of texture. So I'm going to put that somewhere else, right over there. There we go. Now we're going to work on this next one. Is this one just here. I'm going to fold this up. I'm going to bring back my cutter. Just going to check this. I think it's just under 4. Yeah. Just under by just under. I thought it was. I'm going to bring these bits and pieces back in. Do I want it on the blue? I don't think I do. I don't think I want to use the blue this time. So it's just under 4. So I'm going to come in just under the 3 3/4. There we go. That's going to give me a really nice little panel there, look. So we're going to look like that. And I think I do want this patterning going down the side instead of across the top. So then what my plan is to add this, maybe that side actually. And then we have these bits here. Just giving these all a trim. Like so. So I don't need this to be too long into this card, so I'm just going to trim probably around here, if I'm honest, like so. Then I'm going to grab a silver peel off, and I'm going to try and grab one without catching this card. Let's move you over there a second. Oh, thought my peel offs were on there. Hold on. They are, I'm just looking in the wrong box. Here we go. So I'm going to grab a peel off. And I've done this kind of style of card before, but I do quite like it. So peel off my little tags and decide roughly where I want them to be. So I think I want these roughly about there. So I'm going to take my peel off and put them across here, like so. Fill that under, trim that off. There we go. Not quite straight, so better. I'm going to attach this with some white glue, this one. Like so. That is now on there like that. Then I'm going to attach this to my card blank. Like that. Then I'm going to sit this onto there, like so. So I'm going to wet glue the bottom one. I'm not taking out those little dots because I don't need to. I'll show you why in a minute. I'm going to have that one coming out like that so that we can see it. So then I'm going to 3D glue, stick this one down. I just use that one strip actually. I'm going to have coming out slightly like that. So we've still got that gorgeous detail here. And then to cover up that hole, I'm just going to use a stud. I'm going to probably use one of these small ones. And there we go, take the holes. I like that one. So we have that card. And then we're on to what I think is going to be my last one. So let's fold this over. Give this a bit of a trim. Like so. I'm going to put some proper backing on this, but do you know what? I think I'm just going to go for that blue glitter. Yeah, that'll cover it, look. I might just go blue glitter. And I'm just going to cover the whole thing, I think. trim around it. Like so. So that's just going to sit in the middle there, isn't it? Yeah, and then I can add a sentiment on when they come. So let's just get this stuck down with some 3D tape. Piece I've just cut off, put that there. It just leaves me a bit of room to add in one of those sentiments. And then we're going to go for some more silver studs because, you know, why not? Why not? We're going to go for the slightly smaller ones. And I'm just going to go straight into one in each of the corners. Yeah. Three. And there we go. I'm going to put them into two different piles. So I'm going to have the finished cards in one pile and then another pile that are the ones that need finishing, because then I am going to do a finishing video where any of them like this that need sentiments and things, I'm going to just finish off together so that we can see them. But on this one, we've made this cute little 4x4. We have this 4x4 card. We have this C6 card. Oops. We have this 5x5. We have these three C6 cards that just need finishing. And we have this 5x7 that just needs finishing. I think that's fantastic. Another 8 cards. As always, I have built it up with, in fact, I've only added 2 sheets of blue glitter card to this, haven't I? Yeah, I have. That's all I've added. So all I've added to this, other than my little embellishment pieces, is 2 sheets of the blue glitter card, which I think is perfect. A lot of you guys are going to have staples like glitter card or plain cardstock or mirror card and things. And I think that it just enhances it a little bit and helps it to go a little bit further. But that's another 8 cards. We've got a couple of little bits and pieces and some scraps. I'm going to put in my scraps bag. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'll get my sentiments, as I say, in the next couple of days, hopefully. And I'll do a finishing video because we've got some from like yesterday that need some extra sentiments on. But I hope you've enjoyed this. Please do let me know if that microphone is working, if it's any better, any clearer, or if it is indeed picking up any buzzing sounds, because I really cannot work out where the buzzing is coming from on my normal videos. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. It really does help our channel to grow, and it costs you nothing to be a subscriber. So win-win in my eyes. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your week, and happy crafting.